forever to come on.
Hey everyone, Adventure Challenge Week 4.
Hello.
I feel like this is all messed up. Let's see. Is that better?
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's my best angle. You can really see the shine right there in the
It's true. It does give you a nice halo, kind of a... It's actually right there. Do you feel how cold my hands are? Isn't that so nice?
I don't know what to tell you.
I turned the heat on, everyone. The heat is on, but I'm still cold. Which is weird. So, today it felt like, at church, it felt like somebody turned on the inferno. I was melting to death at church today. But that's nothing new. Anyway, so welcome. So
Get a little drink.
Well, we're not going to tell you all the details, but this week was supposed to be about, I keep wanting to call it love and respect, and that's not it.
5 love languages.
5 love languages.
We did our test.
So, has anybody ever read that book?
I mean...
Not who you love me. Has anybody ever done the 5 love languages test or read the book? Tell us in the comments below if you've ever read it. But also, I gave everybody an assignment last week. I gave everybody an assignment last week that you were supposed to go do the quiz, the 5 love languages quiz, so that you guys can chime in and tell us what you got. So, this week wasn't funny. There wasn't like any kind of like exciting adventure or anything, but it was very interesting for me. I don't know if you thought it was interesting, but I did.
We're melding together as one.
Wacko. So a couple of things that we learned from it. Well, so we both took the quiz, and we really got like 3 were kind of up near the top, and then the other 2 were almost nothing. We both had that same, although Richard's top 3 were closer together than mine. So we realized, so the gifts are acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, gifts, giving of gifts, and physical touch. So we both realized that neither of us are big gift people. That's just not like our thing. I mean, like, I like a gift, but like, for me, a gift has to be like ridiculously thoughtful and very practical. I'm not a big, like, here's a thing just to have a thing. So it works out well that neither of us are big gift people. And, I hadn't put it together till just right now that we don't really do birthday gifts or Christmas gifts. Like, we just kind of, whatever. And I didn't even think about that.
Sorry. I mean to really
Keep it down. So anyway, so that was it. One thing, the gifts. And the other interesting thing that happened was we realized that both of our top 2 love languages, I keep wanting to call it love and respect. I don't know why.
No, but that's another good video.
That's another really good the videos.
Love and respect.
The videos, not the book. Don't read the book. Watch the videos, yeah.
Videos are good.
The videos, yeah. But anyway, so both of our top 2 are quality time and acts of service. We have the same 2 love languages at the top. And so that was really interesting because I'm not going to speak for you, but for me, I don't often feel unloved in our relationship. And if you don't know, the love languages, typically what your love language is how you speak love to others. So, if you have the love language of words of affirmation, you will often, and this is my 3rd highest one, you will often compliment and say lots of nice things and try to like really affirm someone with your words. And so you're doing that to someone else, like I do that to Richard, but that's Richard's lowest one. And that doesn't, like, that's annoying almost. Would you say, like, not annoying, but like, it does nothing for you.
Annoying, but yeah.
And so I'm loving him with that, and I get like, why doesn't he respond to that? Well, because that's not his love language. It doesn't make him feel any particular way. But for me, it does. When someone says something kind or someone acknowledges me, it makes a difference. So, but on the opposite side, when that's not your love language, you have a difficult time speaking it. So that was one of the things that stood out, is that Richard has a hard time with offering words of affirmation, and he also has a hard time with receiving them. And that's the same with gifts for both of us. And then the physical touch was Richard's third one, and that's not a big one for me. Was that my lowest? No, gifts was my lowest.
Yeah.
But physical touch was the next one. I like a nice hug, but I'm not like, touchy-feely or whatever. And so for him, he really likes physical touch, but I'm not a huge fan. Well, I'm not a huge fan, but you know what I mean.
I like bedtime.
But we learned that he doesn't like to hold hands. We've been married 18 years.
Who knew?
I mean, who knew? So holding hands is not like a thing for him, but I'm like always trying to hold his hand because I know physical touch is his love language. So who knew? But so that was interesting to learn that. But the fact that our top two are the same is so interesting because I don't think that's the.
I don't know. I was trying to bring up. I see this one, but I don't know if this is yours or mine.
That's mine.
So I don't know what happened till you sent me mine.
Yours is gonna be back further. Yeah, right there. Yeah, his words of affirmation was only 3%.
That's
so
because I know I'm so special. I don't need people to tell me.
He is fresh.
It's a white trait.
White is his last name, in case anybody's wondering.
Yeah, not my color.
You're choking me. Excuse me. So anyway, there were things we were supposed to do.
There's this nice shine right here.
We were supposed to do some things once we got that information, so we won't tell you that part, so that if you are doing the challenge like Vinny and Melinda or whoever, we don't spoil everything for you. But it was very insightful, I thought. I don't know, to me it was. And so, ideally, you take that love language of your spouse or whoever, and this can be with children and parents. This can be, understanding how someone feels loved. It helps on how to make them feel loved, obviously. So if it's a parent and a child, and that your child doesn't like words of affirmation, but they really like to have quality time, you make time for that child. So it's not just it's friends, it's, brothers and sisters, whatever. It's relationships in general. When you go on the website, you can take the quiz as a couple or as individuals. I feel like there was a third one there, but I didn't look very closely because I didn't need to. So anyway, do you want to say anything?
Nope. That's it.
That's it? Nothing?
I said my part in the beginning.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, how we're melding together. We're becoming one.
We're becoming one.
It's a beautiful... It's like a love fern.
Love fern. Did anybody see that movie?
Well,
that's like one of our favorite parts.
What was the movie? I don't know.
10...
Oh, yeah.
10... Oh, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yeah.
Yeah. The love fern. That was funny. Anyway, so that's the update for this week. Nothing super funny or whatever, but it was interesting. And
next week we're bringing back the dancing.
We haven't unscratched the next week one, so we're not sure, or scratched, whatever the word is.
Yeah.
Scratched that off yet, but yeah. So I wasn't sure what to expect with this book. I thought they were all just going to be silly little fun things, but so when we scratched this one off, it was a little unexpected. As a matter of fact, we scratched it off like for last week. So we were supposed to do this one last week, but it needed the whole week and we weren't really prepared for that. So we had to put it off and scratch something else off for last week, kind of last minute. But
the s'mores one.
Oh, did we talk about that? What that? Oh,
yeah, that's the one where you made me eat the burnt marshmallows and things.
Hey, your dad would have loved them burnt. He loves everything burnt.
Mm.
Right? Doesn't he love everything burnt? He loves his hot dogs burnt. I know that.
Yeah, I
don't know. So anyway, yeah. So we'll scratch one off this week. There was one that had paint. I don't know if that one's going to be... Oh, but there's one called Tour de Food.
Maybe it's that body painting thing.
Oh, boy.
You get naked and put
the paint on. Stop! What is wrong with you? We're on live.
Oh, boy. I hope this is not on the kids' channel.
This is on the kids' channel.
Family show?
No, you're not making it a family show. Oh, sorry, everybody.
Well, I guess you better wrap up soon, then.
Good thing we're married. Anywho, so on that note, that's embarrassing.
I said something.
He did say something. Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
That's why you don't let these videos go too long.
So we'll be back next week. Hopefully, we'll have some more interesting things to report. But if you haven't done the 5 love languages, hi Jenny. If you haven't done the 5 love languages quiz, go on and do it, and come back and tell us in the comments what your top one was. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. So anyway, let us know what yours is, because I'm very curious. It's very helpful to know how people feel loved, so that you can show that to them. So anyway, 5 love languages, just Google it. A 5 love languages quiz will take you right to the quiz. The questions are a little bit...
Some of them are a little bit, I don't know, I was going to say tricky, but it's not tricky. It's like hard, because some of them are so close together, you're like, which one do I like more? But
And it will seem like you're answering the same question over and over and over and over again. And kind of you are. There's a little nuances that are different, but also it's what they pair it with that's different. So it'll be like the same question, but it'll be paired with, so like it'll be a quality time, but then it's paired with acts of service. And then the next time you see the question, it's paired with words of affirmation. So it kind of changes what it's paired with to see which one you prefer the most. So it's kind of interesting. Yours is words of affirmation and time. Yeah. We both quality time and acts of service. Those were our big ones. So anyway, so that's it. That's our story. We'll be back next week. And yeah, that's it.
peace.
Night, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.